Hi, team. Doug Brown here. Good evening. I hope everyone is having a fantastic night. I wanted to take just a few moments and have just a little bit of wrap up here as we prepare to finish the week. So, as we get close to the end of the term, there's a few things I want you to take a close look at if you don't mind. First of all, take a look at your grade center. Make sure that all your late assignments are graded. Look at the late assignments in each past module. Make sure there's no blue bubbles for the partial assignments. If you do see the blue bubbles, please make sure to grade those partial assignments using the rubrics. Also, if there's any submissions, anything that's late from those previous modules, go ahead and get those graded for me as soon as you can if you don't mind. It's Wednesday, so Wednesday I always ask that you clean the blanks out, make sure you put zeros in the assignments from last week that have not been submitted. Please make sure you do that if you don't mind. So now that it is Wednesday, I want to encourage you to go ahead and send another message out to your students, just reminding them about the assignments this week. Since Saturday is the day that we submit the initial assignment, then we have till the end of class next Tuesday. So you might want to remind them of that if you've not already done that. Also, please remind them of the study days that we have in the class this week. Take advantage of those study days and make sure that they get those late submissions in, late assignments, so that you can grade them. It's important to let your students know not to wait to the last day, the last minute to get those assignments in, because you as the faculty need time to grade everything and get that to the registrar. So make sure you just let them know that, by the deadline, they have till 5 p.m. on Tuesday to get those late assignments in. Now, if you have a little bit of extra time and you want to take that next day and get the assignments in, let them turn that in. That's absolutely fine. That's between you and the student. Just make sure that you have time to grade the assignments. Now, I'd encourage you to go ahead and get everything graded as soon as you can this week, given that final feedback in Module 8, substantial feedback. Let them know what they did well, offer that praise, and then go ahead and point out those things that they can improve on. Get that feedback to them, get those grades submitted as soon as you can, so that you can have time to do any late assignments that you have coming in, because students will often turn those in. You'll get inundated with them there at the end. So you want to make sure that you get those grades for this current module 8 in, module 7 that is, for this week, and then module 8 when you get time, so that you can get any of those late submissions done. So speaking of final grading, the incompletes, if you read the email from Jeff that he sent out yesterday, make sure you take a good look at that, read it again. If you need assistance submitting those incomplete grades, let me know. The registrar, or actually the advisor, will do that, and you only complete part of the form. Let me know if you need any assistance doing that. And again, that's under certain circumstances. We can't just give those out. Extenuating circumstances is really the only way we can do that. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Also, final grades have to be in on time by 5 p.m. on the final day, which is the 20th. So make sure that you get those final grades in to the registrar. Please don't be late. That's part of the faculty promise. We're required to get those in on time. We'll be checking with you on that final day to make sure that everything's submitted. And if you don't have it submitted, then we'll be calling you. So expect a phone call from me if you don't have those in. But I would encourage you to do them early if you possibly can. So look at those dates again. Remember Saturday, and then we have Tuesday, and then we have a couple days, and then we'll get those final grades submitted to the registrar. Thanks again for taking a look at those blanks, putting those zeros in, getting those late submissions graded, and the blue bubbles. If you have any questions, please let me know. 501-463-8538. I'll be available to help you as much as I can. Now, Monday will be a little challenging for me. I'll be taking phone calls. One of the kids having surgery that day, so I'll be out for a little while doing that, but I'll still have email, checking my phone, and, of course, phone calls and text messages if you need me. If you leave a message or send me a message and I don't reply to it immediately on Monday, No worries, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks again for the exceptional job that you're doing. If you get time, take a look at the recording uh, for the substantial feedback webinar that we held tonight. I think it was pretty worthwhile. We touched on engagement and quality versus quantity, and then also feedback in the rubrics, what we should and shouldn't be doing. So excellent team there with the different team leads. So take a look at that if you get time. Thanks again for watching the video, and have a fantastic night. If you need me, give me a call. Thanks.